location with no other job experience. And maybe it won't let me post it because it's personal information. I have no idea. But there's literally a whole motherfucking list of these people. Oh, which tells me exactly why they're choosing to hide their faces.
Yeah.
Because just imagine, like, if some information like that were to get out, which is why I'm making this video once again. I'm just saying, if you look at the background of these specific individuals, you might notice they're not exactly a U.S. citizen. That in itself,
No, they're dual citizens, as always.
Especially why they're acting like. Anyways, I presented some identities, okay, of certain ICE agents located specifically in Chicago, a group that I associate myself with, went through public records and found over 2,000 ICE agents.
Yeah, so they're Trojan horse people, like I just said. It's a Trojan horse. And they're going to make us beg for it. We all want these people to get rounded up, right? Soon, like I said 2 weeks ago, that's going to be people like me on normal traffic stops, coming to the job site, anywhere where you can't actually defend yourself without the entire public turning on you. That's where they're going to do it. DUI checkpoints. You're watching the playbook. It's happening right here. They're doing it to the illegals. That's their test run. In case you forgot, Donald Trump himself said that we are practicing. We're using Chicago as a practice run. A practice run for what? For what? Martial law? I'm not so sure I'd take it all the way to martial law, but definitely political dissidents. Definitely people that aren't going to sign up for the digital ID. Definitely for people that aren't going to take the beast system. That's what they're practicing for. That's what they're practicing for. It's for rounding up those of us that refuse to live under their beast system. So anyway, that gets me into the next topic. Let's get into Israel news, which is actually kind of small, to be honest. Where did I go? Oh, okay. All right. Okay, yeah, I didn't skip nothing. There it is. I was going to say, good Lord, I thought I lost my mind. Yeah, not a lot. Really, not a lot. Oh, let's see. Gaza militia leader killed. Yasser Abu Shabab, head of the Israel-backed Popular Forces militia in Rafah, was killed on December 4th in clashes with a local Palestinian clan. The group was armed to counter Hamas, but faced backlash as traitors. Oh, here's a fun one. Israeli strikes in northern Gaza. Thought there was a ceasefire. Huh. Killed at least 3 on December 6th, per local reports. As always, a child was wounded in separate incidents, amid warnings from mediators that the truce is at a critical moment. Truce. How do these people not get charged for war crimes? It's a fucking ceasefire. A ceasefire. Seize. Stop. Fire. And they just launch shit and they just do whatever the fuck they want. And nobody steps in. Nobody says anything about it. No other country gets involved. Why? Because that means that the big bad US will come and get you. So Israel can just do whatever the fuck they want, huh? Oh, let's see. Lebanon. Oh my gosh, where's it at? Where's it at? I know they bombed Lebanon this week too. Must be down here later. Netanyahu-Trump meeting. Netanyahu confirmed a late December White House visit with President Trump to discuss the more difficult Gaza Phase 2 and reject Palestinian statehood. He reiterated opposition to a Palestinian state, during a joint presser with German Chancellor Friedrich Merz. That'll be Netanyahu's, I believe, 6th visit in a year. Who do you think's really in charge, huh? Who's really in charge? Netanyahu on corruption trial. In a New York Times interview, Netanyahu said a potential pardon wouldn't require admitting guilt and declined to specify retirement plans. Oh, Lord. Netanyahu addressed rising global anti-Semitism at an ambassadors gathering, blaming hostile countries' social media bots. Anti-government rallies in Tel Aviv demanded a state inquiry into October 7th failures. An activist was released to house arrest after incitement charges. Do we really need to wonder why there's a rise in quote-unquote anti-Semitism, even though the Khazarians have hardly any Semitic blood in them at all, if any? Oh, geez, this whole time I should have had that up. Yeah, I'm slacking. There we go. West Bank incidents. IDF troops killed a Palestinian throwing stones at motorists on a highway. Homes of 2 alleged terrorists were demolished in Nablus. And, here we go. Lebanon. Yeah, the first time I searched it, it actually held this, and it didn't put it on the second time. The IDF conducted multiple airstrikes in southern Lebanon, targeting weapons depots, tunnel shafts, and infrastructure. On December 7th, 8th, strikes hit sites in Majdel, Barachit, Jabba, Maruna, prompting evacuation warnings. The IDF destroyed a Hezbollah tunnel shaft and weapons cache in a joint operations by... Alright, we don't need that extra stuff. So, yeah, Israel... You know what? Why don't we just ask, who all did Israel bomb this week? Let's see what they have to say. Come on. Come on. Oh, yep. Like I already said, they bombed Gaza, even though there's a ceasefire. They bombed Lebanon. For the last 3 weeks, they've been bombing Lebanon. They bombed Syria. Strikes targeted weapon smuggling routes to Lebanon. They and they bombed the West Bank. Sure, throwing a lot of bombs out there for people that are supposedly peaceful, huh? Speaking of Gaza, let's see what they're up to for Christmas. Huh. That's in Babylon.
What's going on in New York, y'all? What's going on in New York?
Bethlehem, Palestine lights up the Christmas tree. This is the birthplace of Jesus and Christianity. This is only possible because the city is under Palestinian control. That comes from Syrian Girl on X. I strongly recommend watching her stuff. Good stuff. It's just, you know what, let's see. I don't know. I'll do it just right here, I guess. Let's see here. Israel Christmas. Yeah, that's propaganda. Oh, look at there. Palestinian Christians hold a Christmas parade in the heart of Jerusalem. Oh, here you go. don't know about you. That's not my greatest ally. That is not my greatest ally. Oh, Lord. Anyway, while we're on Israel news, let's get into the Candace Owens thing. Last week I showed a video of the high-ranking French official that broke all his oaths in order to send a warning to Candace Owens. No, let's see here. So let's get into this week. That would be the 3rd. TP USA producer Blake Neff. Oh, wait. December 2nd. Is that? Yeah, that was this week. Owens claims on X Charlie Kirk was betrayed by the leadership of Turning Point USA and some of the very people who eulogized him. She appeals to donors for refunds. On December 3rd, 2025, TP USA producer Blake Neff responds with a video challenge, inviting Owens to a December 15th live stream on The Charlie Kirk Show to address her allegations once and for all. He emphasizes honoring Kirk and disputes her claims, e.g., no French paratroopers or Egyptian military involvement. Owens initially accepts. You can pick the place, you can pick the time. I say we do it tomorrow. The next day, scheduling clash erupts. Owens objects to the in-person Phoenix requirement and 2 p.m. Pacific time slot, conflicting with her live podcast, of course. That's how people that know they're going to lose do things. They schedule it to a time that they know you can't make so that you look like you're bad. If you've ever been with a bipolar woman or man, I guess, you would know that this is how people like this work. She offers to join virtually and cancel her show, but learns of the details via X tweet, not direct contact. Neff rejects virtual participation, citing authenticity. TP USA announces they'll proceed without her, accusing her of tarring everyone with complicity and causing harassment. Owens adds a twist yesterday, claiming TP USA scheduled without her consent and that the time was never agreed upon. Critics on X mock her as running scared and a liar, contrasting her. Those are the same people getting the $7,000 per tweet. You know who they are. No matter how many children die in Gaza, they just follow Israel. On today, Owens doubles down in a CNN interview with Ellie Reeve, insisting Robinson wasn't solely responsible and vowing more evidence. She questions Erica Kirk's authorization of TPUSA's live stream plans. I think we should all be questioning Erica Kirk at this point. I already said that probably 6 weeks ago. You'll have to go back. X buzz intensifies with users like Nick Fuentes defending TPUSA. That's why I kind of stopped watching him. Yeah, he's a shill, huh? Defending TPUSA and calling her claims crazy, while supporters rally around her skepticism of imposters like new TPUSA figures. So I guess we made it through the week without her getting gutted on live TV. I mean, that's a good thing. This is just some good Goy theater, I think. It really is. All of it. All of them. All of them involved. Every single one. I mean, it does just get more and more blaringly obvious that if you are against Israel, it's okay for you to be death threatened and all that shit. I mean, if you haven't caught on by now, folks, I just don't know what to tell you. After all the quotes I've read, all the evidence I've produced to you, if you still think you weren't lied to about the people that live in the state of Israel, and this isn't about like real Semitic people. It's about the Khazarians. So anyway, let's get into our last story, and that is the next step in the ICE Trojan horse. FEMA camps have sprouted up all over the nation. Apparently, I have a picture. What do we got? Where am I at here? No, not that one. No, not there. Not there. This is from Nick Sordor. He's an InfoWars guy. Who I listen to. I listen to InfoWars. Get a lot of info from them, but that doesn't mean that I just blindly accept what they tell me to think, because breaking, FEMA is preparing to send $608 million to several states to build more alligator Alcatraz-style detention facilities. Biden used FEMA dollars for five-star hotels for illegals. Trump is using FEMA dollars to jail illegals. That's what we voted for. See, when I got into talking about making us beg for it, right? So they created the problem. They brought in all these illegals blatantly, just like the election was blatantly stolen. Now we need them out, right? So we got to build camps for them. And these are FEMA camps. If you've ever listened to any conspiracy theories, which doesn't make any sense anyway, but if you've ever listened to conspiracy theories, it always leads to FEMA camps being where people go when they start the martial law and all that. And now they're building our camps and making us beg for them. I mean, pretty typical, right? We need to expose this immediately. They want the illegals here. They want prices to make us a slave to the digital dollar and the digital ID, a slave to the beast system. This isn't just for the illegals. That's just the excuse they're using to throw people that don't bow down to the beast system into people like me. I guess that's my future home, huh? The FEMA camp. Trump standing outside looking in at me. Is that what you want to do to the U.S. citizens? Is that it? So anyway, wow, this show kind of went pretty quick. Probably a good thing. It's getting a little late here. Let's see. Let's just pull up my deal here. Do a little bit of advertising. So I'm showing you how to do it here. Go to Vinny Dairy on Facebook, or Vinmeister33 on X, or Vinmeister7 on Instagram. And you go to my About section. Oh, geez. I get a little piece of the prize for anything I do on there. Anything that's sold with that link. And I could use it. I could really use it. This computer is pretty much ready to go. Oh, now we're going to mess around. So you go to the Vinny Dairy Show on Facebook. Go to the About. Go to link.me/the Vinny Dairy Show. So you don't need to go through all the hoops and loops. You can just go straight to link.me/the Vinny Dairy Show. And then while we're here, you can get my TikTok. That's mainly just work videos, doing concrete. My YouTube, my X account, my Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, and Rumble. And if you go down, right there, W Energy. If you drink energy drinks, it's time to stop filling your body full of like cyanide byproducts, formaldehyde, artificial colors. We got what is that? Oh, jeez, corn syrup, high fructose corn syrup, high sugar, high everything. And if it's fake or if it's no sugar, then it's even worse for you. It's aspartame. It's all chemicals and fucking garbage. So you can go to donate at the Vinny Dairy Show right there. You just click the link. You can donate anything from 0 to however much you want to donate. I could use a good amount on that. But right there, stuck in the middle, I don't know, for some reason they don't like this link. That's where you go for the supplements, like Next Level Foundational Energy. If you're going to get any, I recommend 2 of the main ones from that store. That is the Methylene Blue, obviously, and the Next Level Foundational Energy. It's rocket fuel. I take it before I get on here. I take it to study. I take it midday at work, and I usually get a great energy boost because W gets me going in the morning. Next Level Foundational Energy keeps me going into the afternoon. But I guess with that, man, kind of a short one. I wrote a lot, but I kind of covered it all pretty fast, huh? With that, I guess, well, I could get into local news. You know what? I'm going to get into local news. I'm not going to sign off early. That's bullshit. Let's see here. Yep, I say an hour every night. I'm going to give you an hour regardless. Let's see. Let's see what we're doing here. Oh, all right. I'm glad I got into this. Cool. See, God has